Hello everybody, welcome back. This is Card Game Guru here today, and today we are playing some Modern Belcher. What crazy world is this? So basically this did really well in a challenge. It might have even won. I can't remember, and I kind of just copied and pasted their deck list to make you guys some content. Here's the deck list. I'm familiar with Belcher. I definitely played it in Legacy for a little bit, not a whole lot. Kind of when I was like getting into college, going to college, it was cheap. I wanted to keep playing Legacy, and that's what we did. That and Manaless Dredge. But let's go ahead and jump into a game and let's see how well we can do. So here we are, game one. Okay, so we got Strike It Rich, Reforge the Soul, Hazard. We're not really ramping anything, so like, we have turn 2 Ritual. I guess we can make a green, Strike It Rich. And then recross the path into Reforge the Soul. And we'll try it. Hopefully our opponent's not a Thoughtseize deck. To lead on the Spikefield Caves? Is that its name? Spikefield Cave. Let's see how this goes. I have a feeling we're going to get a lot of concessions because people don't like playing against combo. Opponent passes with a Scalding Tarn up. So we're going to shock in an Amiria's call. Oh, that is the wrong side, huh? Maybe. There we go. I would like to pay 3 life. Thank you for asking. And I would like to lead with... Do we lead with Ritual or Manamorphose? We have exactly enough mana to go off. Let's lead with Manamorphose. No. So I'm thinking here, right? So if I lead on Manamorphose and they counter our Strike It Rich, it kind of like... Let's lead on Ritual. We're not really a Storm deck. We have what we need already. Opponent cracks. Scalding Tarn. I guess the reverse of doing it this way would be we don't have any way to filter mana now. You have Spell Pierce? How do you feel about a Strike It Rich? Sack this for a green. Recross the paths. Spell Pierce, Flusterstorm. Sure, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Losing to a Swift Flusterstorm. Well, I guess we might not lose. Our opponent really doesn't have any pressure. It's one of the cool things about Storm is, or beating these combo decks, you really got to have pressure. I'm playing against Murktide. Thing in the eye. So on Phoenix. Valakut Awakening. Let's play the Hazard, or the Spikefield Cave. Pass turn. Maybe I shouldn't have went for it there. Maybe I should have let them play the Thing in the Ice. I then feel like my opponent would just never tap out, though. It's kind of like, I think, maybe I'm wrong. Let me know down below. Do you guys just kind of push, like, go for it, no matter what? It's definitely an interesting thought. Opponent's keeping 2 mana up. I'm assuming it's a counter spell. So... I think we just pass here. We could play the Valakut Awakening as a land, but I don't think we need to. We could have striked it rich. I'm going to take 3 from the bolt, go to 14, that's fine. 2 counters on the Thing in the Ice. I don't really care. The only thing I care about it flipping is the clock it puts. Not really, I don't really care about it bouncing our creatures. Shatter Skull Smashing. I'll probably play that as a land, right? We just Valakut Awakening it, so... What are we looking for? We really need an Ironcrag Feet. And a Belcher. And an untapped land. This could be our untapped land. So we already have part of it, so we just need Belcher or Ironcrag Feet. So I wonder if just playing the Shatterskull Smashing, tapped and passing turn, so we don't have to look for it later. I don't know. I'm thinking, so if I don't play that there, it gives me an extra card for Valakut Awakening, but then I'm just looking for another card as well. So we're going to go to 11. Do they have another Bolt in their hand? If they have another Bolt, we're dead. My opponent on Blue Moon, maybe? Could be, very well be Blue Moon. Yep, and we're just dead. So we can go to game 2. See what we have for Blue Moon in the sideboard. Definitely not Force of Vigors. Not really interested in Endurance. Definitely want these Veil of Summers, though. Pact would have been a really good one as well. We want to keep the Inferno Plunge for the Pact of the Titan. What do we cut? We don't want Blood Moons, right? We can cut Blood Moon. Do we want a Pyro Ascension? I really like Pyromancer's Ascension. I just don't think that's the game we're going to play. Maybe it is. Yeah, we'll run it back like that and see if we can get more lucky? Better luck? I don't know. This might just be a bad matchup, to be honest. I would like to play first. We have the Veil. I don't really want Reforge the Soul in my hand. We have a Metamorphose and a Pact, so we got 2 protection pieces. No really lands, which is unfortunate, so I think we got a mulligan. So now it looks like we have all the mana and no protection. I suppose we'll keep it. We just need 1 protection piece, right? Put in a Miria's Call on bottom. I do not want... Okay, I thought I hit yes. Okay. We also got to be careful that our opponent might have put Force of Negations in. So what we could do here is we could try to go for the Wombo. Combo. Turn that off. Turn that off. Oh, I missed it. Okay, I'm bad at this game. Anyways, I was going to say... we could Metamorphose and try to Wombo combo them. But I don't think we're going to. Yeah, we're just getting more mana, which is fine. We'll play this tapped, pass turn. We're still not really under any pressure at all. The only problem with playing a draw go against control is they have more chances to find their answers. I'm not convinced this deck's any good. Maybe I just got a bad matchup. So we could still just like make a bunch of mana and Metamorphose. I don't think that's really the play. Let's play the Shatterskull Smashing tapped. Let's wait for our opponent to make the first move. I mean, we could always just cast a turn Timber Symbiosis, right? That does what we want it to. Bolt, Bolt. Okay, so they're just on the burn play in this game. Got Cryptic Command mana open now. Looking for Veil of Summer or Pact of Negation, and then I'll probably go for it. Unfortunately, we're not going to cast Timber Symbiosis. As unfortunate as that is. Sure. Yeah, Snap Bolt. That's fine. We'll go to 11. Maybe I'm just also not getting good hands. This deck does feel like an auto-lose to blue-white control, though, doesn't it? I guess they're not really playing Spell Pierce Flusterstorm, because they're on the Chalice plan. It's an interesting thought. Okay, so we can recross the paths? Is that what we want to do? So I'm thinking here out loud. So we have 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. So we can't Metamorphose after we're crossing the paths to Draw the Reforge the Soul and cast it. We could put a Belcher on top, though. I mean, cast a Belcher. I wonder if we're just supposed to cast Recross the Paths here. Let's try it out and see. Kind of bait out of a counterspell, yep. As I thought. We could Strike It Rich here to give us some more mana next turn, which I think I'm okay with. Let's cast Strike It Rich. Pass turn. Now they can't Snapcaster a Bolt. Which we would have been dead, right? No, we would have been at 2. Opponent is literally just on Blue Moon, huh? Attacks for 2, we go to 7. That's fine. Tapped Steam Vents, sure. Oh. Yeah, we're casting that. I would like to cast a Reforge this little. The tricky spot here is A, our opponent's going to draw 7 fresh cards. B, if we put all of our mana onto the stack, our opponent can just pass. Cast Reforge this little. Are you okay with this opponent? I don't really want to... Okay, they played their counterspell. Sure. So now we have to red-green. Let's go for it now. Play the Manamorphose. Make red-green, or red-red. No, let's make red-green. Spikefield Hazard. Kills me a Snapcaster Mage. Let's kill your Snapcaster Mage. They're going to counter a Spikefield Hazard. Oh, alright, pass turn. I mean, we didn't draw what we needed, but we still have all this mana, thankfully. Dress down. Okay, sure. That card is not great against me. Sacks their dress down. Sure. We drew a Charbelcher, so we can go 3. What is that? 4, 5, 6, 7. So we can technically play the Charbelcher and activate it this turn. I think we're just going to cast a Strike It Rich. Huh. Is my opponent F6'd? Eh. I don't think there's any real reason to do it. The only thing I was thinking of doing there was just reading my opponent's F6. It's kind of a cheesy thing to do, though, to be honest. It's not really something in the heart of playing Magic. Really need a Veil or a Pact of Negation. That is neither of those. Are we dead next turn? So they have Electrolyze, Bolts. I think we have to go for it, right? Start with the Strike It Rich. Sack for a red. Splice on a Desperate Ritual. I gotta pay this, this, and this. Splicing a Desperate Ritual onto a Desperate Ritual. So Splice basically just adds it, so I can pay the additional cost to add this effect to this Desperate Ritual, so I'm paying 4 to add 6 mana. Let's play the Belcher. What do they have? Flusterstorm? So if they have Flusterstorm, we have Ritual. That'll put us up to what? 7, 8 mana? 9? Yeah, I mean, we can't win through a Flusterstorm anyways, so let's just cast a Belcher. You can't Flusterstorm Belcher anyways. So what do you have? Hey, we won it. Okay. 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 Alright, I see you, Charbelcher. Game 3. I don't think we really want to change it up. I really don't want to bring in the Pyromancer's Ascension, so we'll run it back like this. Let's hope we get a good hand this time. So we got lands, Belcher, Ritual. Alright. Recross the Path is unfortunate that we have it in our hand. I mean, it's good if they're going to counter our Belcher. But other than that... Ooh, an Inferno Plunge? So, I mean, technically, we could just Wombo Combo them again, right? So let's just play the Spikefield Caves tapped pass turn. Opponent opts. Kept the card on top of their library, so it must have been a spicy one. Tapping out for Thing in the Ice, huh? So you're going to let me do it if I have it. Veil of Summer. Okay, so we have 3 mana to play Goblin Charbelcher or recross the paths. Do we want to recross the paths this turn? So what we put, Reforge the Soul. No, we don't have enough mana. I think we gotta wait a turn, right? So let's play Valakut Awakening tapped. Pass turn. I mean, maybe there was a world where we Manamorphose there to see if we can just draw another Ritual. Oh, I can just cast this Reforge the Soul. No. No, I don't think so. I don't think that's something we're interested in doing. I mean, we could just cast this across the paths, right? So I can Manamorphose, Ritual, go to 4. 5 with Belcher. We're just going to cast this across the paths? Bait out a counterspell, I imagine. Opponent cracks their Flooded Strand. Sure, probably getting charmed, I'd imagine. 2 life, going to 15. Let's recross the paths, resolve. You know, something to think about when you cast Recross the Paths is you can get Thought Scoured. It's fine. You don't really have a clock on us at all. If we draw a Pact of the Titan, that would be sick. Come on, Pact of the Titan. 1 out of 50 chance. 1 out of 50. That ain't it. So we have 2, 3, 4. Still only have 4, so we could play the Belcher and activate it next turn. But unfortunately, we don't have the mana to Veil of Summer then as well, so we'll just pass. Opponent's going to cast Snapcaster, cast Opt, holding 3 mana up hard, so it could be, worst case scenario, it's what, Counterspell, Flusterstorm? Best case scenario, it's just a Archmage's Charm. They did bottom with Opt. They drew a land, unfortunately, so that unlocks 2 counterspells, even if it is a charm. Myria's Call. Do we go for it? So we have 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. They also have Brazen Borrower in their deck, so I don't think we need to go for it right now. I do not want to pay 3 life. The thing about Brazen Borrower is they can just, if I don't activate Belcher in the same turn, they can just borrow her back to Belcher. Or Petty Theft, rather. Cracks their Tarn down to 14. Should have brought in our creatures. Gets a Steam Vents tap, so this tells me that they don't have Blood Moon in their deck, which is an interesting choice, being that Blood Moon's probably one of the best cards in the format. Tax for 2. We go to 13. Another piece of interaction would be good, like another Veil of Summer or another Balaged Recovery. Does that do anything? It adds Charbelcher back to our hand, I suppose. So I have 6 mana only still. Let's just play the recovery and pass, right? Yeah. Well, yeah. And save Metamorphose for next turn. If they still don't have a clock on us, they still have to remove 2 counters from the thing in the ice. Should be easy, but oh, there's Snap. What? Charm? Draw 2? Sure. That's fine. So they're going to have 11 damage next turn. They have a bolt. If they have a bolt, we're dead. That's unfortunate. I didn't think about that one. Huh. Maybe I should have went for it there. No bolt. Okay. That's good for us. Now we definitely need to go for it, though. So what that's telling me is all of their hands interaction, or lands, that they didn't flap their thing in the ice. Strike it rich. That doesn't do what I want it to do, unfortunately. Let's cast Metamorphose. Let's get this train started. Let's add, what, red-green? Drew a Pact of Negation? Okay. Okay, I'm with it. Play Pyretic Ritual. So 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 mana, right? We don't if we need the Veil of Summer, though, so let's try not to have to do that. Cast Gathering Charbelcher. Counterspell. Thing in the ice resolves. Trigger on the stack. Let's pack the counterspell. I don't want them to pick up their Snapcasters and be able to counterspell again. Flusterstorm. Flusterstorm resolves. Veil of Summer. Did we get there? I don't think we got there, unfortunately. They have an Archmage's Charm? Yeah, they do. That's rude. Well. No. We lost this game. It was a close one, though. That third one was really close. Let me know if you guys have any gameplay suggestions down below, or if you think I misplayed anywhere. Really appreciate it. I guess we're not exactly dead yet. Remember to smash that thumbs up button if you guys like this content and want to see more. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you want to see content daily. And we're probably dead because they have Snapcaster plus something, so I'm just going to scoop it up. I hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.